It's time you start focusing on yourself. Focus on the things that you really want in your life. Don't focus on other people. Focus on your life. What other people are doing, that's their life. You have to do you and do your life. And that's exactly what I'm doing this year. In 2025, I am focusing on myself. I am prioritizing myself. Welcome to Rise and Elevate with 𝑭𝑶𝑪𝑼𝑺𝑺𝑰𝑵𝑮. My name is 𝑭𝑶𝑪𝑼𝑺𝑺𝑰𝑵𝑗. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back home. We are a community where we support each other to gain confidence in ourselves, and also we are learning to break through some limitations in life, and we aspire to be better versions of ourselves. So if you are new, please join us and be part of this family. So today, I want to talk about something. This is really important to me because I made a decision in the beginning of this year to focus on myself. I told myself that 2025 is my year where I am going to prioritize myself, because I spend most of my time, most of my life, prioritizing other people. But I learned that it's important that I also prioritize myself and also focus on me. So 2025 is my year. And that's the decision that I made. What I've realized is that we tend to focus on other people and prioritize other people and forget about ourselves, which can have impacts on our personal growth. So that's why for me, I made a decision to say, this year is my year and I am the priority. So what does focusing on myself mean? Focusing on myself means I have to stay focused on things that I really want in my life. What are my goals? If you have your goals, what are your goals? Because you have to then prioritize your goals. What's your vision? Where do you see yourself by the end of 2025? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? And if you have goals in life, you have your whys. Why do you have your goals? Because your vision is very important. Because you cannot focus on anything if you don't know where that focus should lead you. So you can have goals that you want to achieve, but you need to also have the vision where you want to be. And that's what I had to do. I have a vision, I have goals, I've got my whys. So it's important that you have all that so that you can also prioritize yourself. It's important that you prioritize yourself because we tend to prioritize other people. I've done it many times, where I have put other people first, where I have forgotten about myself. But what I'm saying today, we need to learn to prioritize ourselves. And that's what I'm doing. I've learned that I come first. I need to prioritize my personal development. I need to make time for myself because I'm also a priority. It is important that you put yourself first. For me, that's something new that I had to learn, but that's what I'm doing this year. You put yourself first, because if you don't prioritize yourself, if you don't put yourself first, nobody will do that for you. And putting yourself first is not selfish. It is okay to prioritize yourself. It is okay to say you come first. It is very important that when you're focusing on yourself, you have very clear boundaries and be able to say no, because you don't want anything that can distract you in being able to achieve your goals. So if it means you have to say no, you have to learn to say no so that you can be able to achieve your goals. And if you've watched my other videos, we are learning here to say no. It's not something that we are used to, but when you're focusing on yourself, prioritizing your goals and focusing on you, you have to learn to set those boundaries and learn to say no. And saying no is okay. It's not rude, and no is a full sentence. And once you've made a decision that you are focusing on yourself, make sure you take actionable steps to get where you want to be. Because you cannot say, oh, I'm focusing on myself. I've got these goals that I want to achieve. I've got this vision. But what are you doing about it? Because you need to elevate with action. Otherwise, there will be no changes in your life. So it's very important that you elevate with action. So let's have a conversation today in the comment section. What changes are you making in your life this year? What are you doing to focus on yourself? Because this is your year. 2025 is your year. I've made a decision to focus on myself. So please share with us. What are you doing? What changes are you making in your life? What's your goals? What's your vision? What actions have you taken so far? Because we are already nearly halfway through 2025. So what progress have you made? And we are here to support each other. Let's rise together. Let's become better versions of ourselves. Let's prioritize ourselves. Let's focus on ourselves. And let's forget about what other people are doing with their own lives. You are the priority and you come first. You have to prioritize yourself. Focus on yourself. Thank you.